Us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whatever you have been watching. It's Risco in Tokyo coming at you with some more. Finding Isaac Repra, baby, because this is all I got the energy for. Tonight, it's gotta be on the rails. It's funny that Isaac is that game for me, where I just like, I've got no concentration, I've got no energy, I got nothing in the tank, but somehow we could do Isaac, so that's what we're doing. Oh, Alice, it is lovely to see you. I hope you're very well tonight. Hope life is treating you very, very kindly. I know that's often a big ask, but hopefully not such a big ask today. You're doing good. I love to hear that. That makes me super happy. I hope that you continue to be doing good. I'm also largely doing well, aside from the whole sleeping thing. Like, life is pretty decent. It's just I'm just tired. I'm a tired girl. So this might be, I'm hoping not, but this might be a shorter episode tonight. Episode? Stream? You know, the words that we do. But we'll see how that works out. You give me the chest. I can't use that chest. I ain't no key. Game, why you gotta be like that? It's weird getting. It's gonna be weird getting used to the new setup in my room because, like, the well, repeat the part about the chests or the part about me being tired. The part that we might be having a shorter stream tonight. Okay, we might be having a shorter stream tonight. Depends how much energy I have as the night progresses. I'm hoping that it's the regular size stream, but you know, it's been time. It's been a lot. I woke up this morning at 3 in the fucking morning for no reason. Like, didn't need to go to the bathroom or nothing. Wasn't nothing going on. I just like, it's like, oh, okay, we're awake now. This is us now. We're just gonna be awake. Oh, Holly, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Get some divine stains out of your laundry. Like, are they stains from Performer Divine? Because that could be a lot of things. I don't know. I don't know if I would want any stains from Divine on my laundry. Like, the best you can hope for is poop. Jakob and Esau. Wow. Wow, this is great. I'm glad that they gave us this character. Oh, we can't even cheat with it. Dang it. Those damn priests, they keep tossing holy water around. You know, you get, like, that's something cheap either. They gotta be a little bit more sensible with that. I fell asleep on the couch for 2 hours. I just got up. Oh my god. You're not coming down with nothing, are you? I'm hoping the answer is no. Brain's all splurged. I understand that feeling very well. I do not love it for you. Moxie might, but I feel fine. I hope not. I hope Moxie's not, coming down with nothing. Poor gal seems like she has often got some kind of ailment, and I don't think that's fair. On account of, you know, people don't need to be sick all the time. Unless they're cops, which I'm assuming Moxie's not a cop. She's got a tough migraine. That fucking sucks. I'm super sorry to hear that. Cause that's the big no-go there. Speaking as somebody who does deal with the migraines, thankfully not super common recently the last few years, but like I have had periods where it's just like it's migraine city every month. I hate that. That sucks. So much donkey. Migraines can suck a lemon. No, they cannot. Because sucking lemons is good. We, in this house, stan a lemon. I don't want migraines getting no good lemons. Oh shit, he did that. I thought you were Holly for a second. I saw the H's. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. You said you had some shows going on with the showiness. Speaking of shows, I ought to have the Runa review ought to be ready tomorrow. I gotta do what do I gotta do? I gotta do some like a last pass for audio and for just like taking a really close look at some of the chroma stuff to make sure that it's on point. But like all of the major editing is done. It really mostly just needs to render. But rendering takes like a lot. Halfway through the show's run, only 3 more performances to go, though tomorrow is a double whammy. Can you play the double whammy show as though like this is deja vu? Because I think that would be a fun little bonus for folks who do the full. They stay for both shows. I'm afraid I'm a bit too young to get the bit. That's fair enough. Oh, fudge. I didn't need that. Nobody wanted to take that damage. Now, do we want to do a Mega Stand run? Because we need to make that decision now. Hi, how you doing tonight? It is lovely to see you. I know that there are aspects of life that suck right now, but that's all, you know, I don't know how much of that is public consumption, so we're gonna be like doing the excited that we don't know nothing. I need you to see 28 years later so that we can talk about this. I want to talk about the end of it, because it's a lot. You're seeing it tomorrow, okay. It is what everyone wants to talk about. Like, I mean, I'm not... I only want to talk about it in the sense that it's kind of a fun thing to talk about. Like, I don't think it's the most interesting thing that the movie is doing. I think there are other things that the movie is doing, and to some extent accomplishes, that are much more interesting than the ending, but the ending is funny. And funny always has a place in my heart. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Okay. On account of, Monday's when I'm gonna go see Sinners. So I still got a couple days on that. But if you're gonna go see F1, like, there's a race in your town. Or, and this is a legitimate question, is there a movie named F1? I understand that it is a cliffhanger that threw people for a loop. It definitely, like, it made a lot more sense when you had mentioned later on about the, there being, like, 2 more movies in the set. Because it would have been really weird place to end it if there was not those extra movies. F1 the movie, okay. What, you know what the hell? Let's do a Mega Stand run. Let's do the Angels. I'm watching tonight Stephen King classic Graveyard Shift with fucking the dude from Tremors is in that. What the fuck is his name? It's not Fred Gwynn. Shit. Not Kevin Bacon, but the other dude. This is gonna be the highest concentration of movies in theaters. I'm gonna be seeing in the space of 7 days. Like, that sounds like a lot of fun, though. I think, myself as well, actually. Like, I haven't watched this many movies in the theaters in forever. This is like going back to uni for me. Brad Dorff is there! Oh shit, yeah! Moxie and I got pizza tonight, and the kid delivering was almost squished by the awful e-bike they gave him. Spludged the pizza, but at least he was okay. Wait, did the bike like fall on him or something? Wait, JWR? What is JWR? I feel like that's a thing that you've mentioned before, because otherwise you probably wouldn't use the acronym. Man, I don't know how you're delivering pizza in anything but like a 70 Camaro. You will know what JWR is if you look deep in your heart and go, who is going to watch it? Oh, fuck, right, it's the... I didn't know if that was now, though. I don't think I realized that it had already... the time is nigh. So that's on me. That's totally on me. Now, would you rather watch that, or would you rather watch, like, Who Killed JR, but on the big screen? What if they got Larry Hagman for IMAX? They put this huge crate on the back that fucks the bike's balance and makes the kickstand useless. I've seen those bikes around. They look like shit. Would you watch that or Who Killed Captain Alex in IMAX? Definitely Who Killed JR. Like, that's a historical event. Is it because Superman is woke? Wow, they are giving us some real trash items, and I'm not here for it. Superman's getting all the IMAX screens. Superman could do very delectable things to somebody's genitalia for that. And he'd probably be okay with it, because he seems like a pretty decent guy. He'd probably be down with it, but like, he shouldn't be. It's punishment for taking all the IMAX screens. Is that a protest because Superman's all like truth, justice, the American way? Superman's not gonna get an IMAX screen in China until it's truth, justice, and humanity or something? Why not? Let's fuck with it. Wow, that was a mistake. Didn't like that. I should not have done that. Superman Quest for Peace in IMAX. Wait, who's the It's not Dabney Coleman, but it's somebody who's very Dabney Coleman-esque. Gene Hackman. Is Gene Hackman in Superman 4? Superman 3 is the one that's got like the robotification. That was probably a moment of awakening for a lot of kids in the 80s. It's the one with Nuclear Man. Well, okay, I know it's because that's the one where he sends all the nukes into the sun. But is Gene Hackman in it? Because Gene Hackman is the bomb. Superman is Superman being best friends with Richard Pryor. We should all be so lucky. Oh god, that's a mistake. Superman 3 is... Yeah, Superman 3 is the Richard Pryor one. And Gene Hackman is Lex Luthor in Superman 4, Quest for Peace. It lacks a certain amount of gravitas. They better give us something like halfway decent, because we're gonna eat shit. I don't want to eat shit. That doesn't sound like any kind of fun. I got the fucking Oscar Mayer Wiener song stuck in my head, and nobody wants that. Except for perhaps the Oscar Mayer hot dog company, but fuck them. With their indoctrination mobile. I can't believe they're out there. They're just giving kids wiener whistles to make them like hot dogs and or become gay. I don't think either step worked, but you know, they tried. I think the thing that sold me that Superman might have at least one good scene is the trailer where Clark agrees to Lois interviewing him as Superman, and she starts asking more pointed questions until Supes, who's growing increasingly frustrated at the line of questioning, implying that he should listen to world governments instead of intervening in foreign conflicts, says, "People were going to die. People were going to die, Miss Lane." And I wanted to watch. Wait, is that the follow-up line? I don't think Superman's really the kind to just watch though. He doesn't seem like a voyeur. I mean, we're at least definitely gonna get the key pieces. I should definitely use that. What am I even doing? Yay, Superman, superheroes who care more about people than sovereignty. Like... Oh, god damn it, I did not want to take that. That was not what I needed. I feel like it's exceedingly weird for superheroes to care more about sovereignty than about helping people, but that does seem to be a thing. What about the ones where the superheroes are the government? and it's like super fast power hour. I guess that counts as Grimdark. Justice Lord's universe? Is that the Injustice League dealy bobber? The one where the Suicide Squad fails to kill the Justice League? Despite it being promised on the box? There are like 20 different what if superheroes are the government stuff. This is unfortunately very true. It's kind of evergreen. And that doesn't even count like where superheroes are like de facto members of government, like when they work for S.H.I.E.L.D. The one where Flash dies and Superman and the Justice League start a dictatorship on Earth because they no longer trust government. Wait, like, did the government kill Flash? Was that the gimmick? And how do we know that Flash didn't deserve to die? He just seems the type to have some kind of terrible skeleton in the closet. The big gay closet. It's an alternate universe, so maybe he did. Fair enough. He probably like robbed the bank with Plastic Man. I feel like they would get up to shenanigans and hijinks. I think the thing that made me no longer care about Superman is that James Gunn interview where he said that Lex hates Superman because Superman is perfect and faultless like the AI. I'm sorry. In what DC universe has that been the case? Isn't like one of the big things that Lex hates Superman because he's selfless? And Lex like does not get that on a fundamental level. I need to be upfront, like I don't really know a lot about the about Superman's cosmic tips, but Lex hates Superman because he's a full head of hair that will never fall out. I mean, yeah, but like, okay, so but like Lex kind of did that to himself with because I know he had the ring, and the ring made him bald, as Kryptonite tends to do. They say it's the cancer, but really it's the kryptonite. It's like a direct one-to-one thing. The trailer lays out why Lex hates Superman pretty well, which is why that interview seems super weird. I mean, I know that there's there's a geeky drive to see James Gunn as like the more tolerable Joss Whedon, but that's really not speaking too much in his favor. So him going, like, being all in on AI wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I don't have too much vested in his moral turpitude. I think turpitude is the word that I want. It better be, because it's a fucking great word. Just roll it around the tongue a little bit. Turpitude. Lex basically says that Superman's the focus of the world's attention, and doesn't even have the decency to be human, and he can't stand, oh fudge. He can't stand for the world to pay attention to an alien instead of Lex. I feel like I've seen that trailer. And it does feel very Lex. Although, maybe more like the show Lex, instead of like the supervillain Lex. Everybody remembers that show, right? It is well documented and or loved. Lex is keto. Everything's keto to you, Alice. It's all keto. James Gunn's threw a whole thing on Twitter saying that Marvel films are not military propaganda because he never met a military officer on set. Oh my god, what is... He can't be that gormless, right? Like, he can't be, right? Does he think that they have to come up and announce themselves directly for it to be propaganda? He's an American liberal. Plenty of people started there and didn't stop. He's not a man, he's an it, who has somehow become the focal point of the world's conversation. I will not accept that. Oh, Lexi. Lexi Poo. He's so angry. We just gotta get him a nice kryptonite ring. He'll calm down. A man named Gunn caping for military propaganda is kind of funny, though. I mean, you're not wrong. It would be actually if you put it in a book. You know, I was just gonna mention that. I was gonna say, like, if the last couple of years have taught me anything, it's that, like, nothing. I've learned absolutely fucking nothing in the last couple of years. No, but all the times that like phrasing has come up, like if this were a screenwriter, you know, everybody would say that it's hack shit. I don't know. Like, I feel like the last couple of years have so warped the baseline of reality that you could basically just put anything in a fucking screenplay or book these days, and people would be like, yo, yeah, sure, like, why not? Still love the wig on Nathan Fillion. It is very Guy Gardner looking. Like, it's hard to argue with that. James Gunn is very American. It is. There's probably Americans out there who are all pissed off, like, that he's the one who's got that name. Like, I deserve that name. I actually love guns. This fucking Johnny-come-lately, who doesn't care nothing about guns, why does he get to call himself James Gunn? And then, I don't know, they go do a barbecue or something. Because it's America. Oh my god, this run is like not great. My boy Jimmy Pistol says it ain't propaganda, so it ain't propaganda. I'm tilting my head at that like a dog that's heard words and is a dog that does not understand words but knows that words carry significance. I should spend more of my life exhausted. I think it adds a certain je ne sais quoi to my ability to interact with the world. And as we all know, je ne sais quoi is French for je ne sais quoi. You may not have known that. Oh shit. I don't want to lose this heart. I need my heart. That's where I keep all of my stuff. Game. It's time for the murder. I do love Superman's desperate. I wasn't representing anybody except me, and doing good. Poor Superman. He's like the frozen caveman lawyer. Like I don't know if he quite fits in to our modern world. He's built different. Hyber, are you happy that they've got like a regular ass businessman for Lex instead of a tech bro businessman? As much as I care? Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay. I don't know, but the only thing I remember about the last Superman movie I've watched was the fucking, Lex Luthor was just like a super goober. He was the gooberiest. I could murder my friends here, and I feel like that's the thing to do. That's the answer to this run, is murder of friends. I mean, it's definitely bizarre. It's definitely got some kind of thing going on with it. The bits that I saw of it, I do not think I loved. I do not think I fell in love with them. Oh yeah. It's like weirdly inept in many ways, and then weirdly sophisticated in others. It's genuinely weird that way. I mean, I suppose it's the only Superman movie you could say that about. So that's some kind of monster, like the Metallica video, and by video I mean song. Wow, this run is fucking miserable. What did I do to deserve this? That's kind of neat. Like, if it works. Which I kind of feel like it did not, in fact. But it's appreciated that it tried. The rest of the movie's exposition is so leaden that you're not actively looking for it to have things below the surface. It's kind of like Parasites. Like, usually Parasites just make you feel so gross, you're probably not looking for more Parasites. Or what was reduced to just a head. I don't know if he was able to get ahead in this world, but, you know, he tried. He tried. We did not make it to Hush. That's for sure. Mama, why are you right there? Sure. Well, you're not getting me conjoined? Why do you suck like this game? When are we gonna get a movie with Mixtiplex in it? Yes! Arachno, how you doing? I hope you're well tonight. I'm glad it's treating you good. The sun. It stops to have Lex lecturing people about his motivations, but then there's a blinking and you'll miss it scene of the Robin suit with Joker graffiti on it implying that the Joker killed him, death in the family style, and it sent Bruce over the edge into compromising his principles because Robin was what was keeping him in check in this universe. Holy shit. Doing alright. Finished mowing some of my lawn. How big is your lawn? And not like a snarky question, because I know sometimes lawns can be pretty gosh darn big in the US, but like... there was discussion of the Snyders. Did you know that all of Zack Snyder's movies are in the same shared universe, which is why you see Dr. Manhattan in the background of Army of the Dead? That's not true. Don't look for Dr. Manhattan there, but it would be really funny if it were. Batman kills people for no reason, says people who weren't paying attention to what was happening in the background because the rest of the movie doesn't warrant that. I mean, you might want to, like, I mean, if you're watching really close to see all the people who get killed randomly. Why did Superman say the people in the zombie wall in Dawn of the Dead? Well, okay, so the thing about that is that, like, all of those people, except for maybe the nurse, were absolute fucking douchebags. And Superman just couldn't be arsed to do it, basically. He took one listen in on them, the part where the one guy is explaining his gay awakening to the other guy who's really homophobic about it, and Superman's like, they could all just burn. They let them sort themselves out. It's a self-cleaning oven. My lawn's not that big. Mower's acting up, so I need to use my grandfather's mower to finish it. And I have to work this weekend, so I'm putting it off, putting the rest off until Monday. You know what? That's super fair. Why wasn't Wonder Woman helping people in 300? Which side would she help? Because it wasn't the Spartans. Ma Kent told him he didn't owe anyone anything, and they took it to heart. Especially not Wisconsin people. Superman doesn't owe Wisconsin people shit. Superman was like, fuck them people in fake Milwaukee. I'm only saving the people who are in real Milwaukee. Because she was a child and sequestered away on that island thing. Wait, did they give Wonder Woman like fucking, was she grounded? Did she steal Mom's car and get grounded? I never actually seen 300. I only know the meme. It's not a good movie. I'm willing to have a hot take and just come right out and say that it's a real bad movie. They would show it like every couple of years on the Friday Night Roadshow, like on TV here, for reasons that I have absolutely no fucking idea about, like why. But my hot take is it's camp, but it's still bad. Is it camp? Like, I don't think it's having nearly enough fun to be camp.
It was.
It's camp that hates gay people. See, like, again, is... Wait, is it conversion camp? Is it conversion camp? Is that what it is? It's Jesus camp! I love all y'all. I ain't got no one to set up bits with in real life, so... we're all hurting for somebody to be the Bing Crosby to our Bob Hope. I don't think that coming down here was a good idea. I think this was a waste of time. It's the Bit Olympics, yo. You gotta be like, you gotta be right off the jump. You gotta have your feet in the starting block, like that Cake song. The one about the long jacket. Give me something good, please. Like, my run, she is so weak. This is the weakest run. Give me something that will zap people. How can I have all these items and still be having a shit run? They're not even bad items. The only other Snyder movie I've ever seen was Man of Steel, and that movie fills me with indescribable fury with how much it disrespects Superman mythos. I mean, Snyder's built on disrespect, I think, of whatever toys that he's playing with, because, like, fucking Dawn of the Dead is right there. This man watched Dawn of the Dead OG, which is like one of the most startlingly obvious movies ever. Like, Romero is not being subtle about what he's got to say. He's like right out there saying it with his entire fucking chest. And Snyder somehow managed to miss all of that. All of that. I'm mixed on BBS because, as I said, weirdly inept, but often also weirdly sophisticated, yeah. Wait. Did he which one did he write? Did he write Dawn? Did he write Dawn? Like, is his fingerprints on that top to bottom? James Gunn write Dawn. Okay. See, I thought that was it, right? I thought that was James Gunn's bits. I know Honey Bunny liked Sucker Punch, but I cannot speak to the quality of Sucker Punch, having not seen it myself. I've heard a lot of the discourse on the Sucker of Punches, and it didn't sound like a particularly good movie. He wrote the first 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Those are the ones with Matthew Lillard, right? Sucker Punch made me feel itchy. I mean, it seemed kind of like that. From everything I've heard about the, everything I've heard from the discourse, like, Sucker Punch seemed pretty gross. He wrote them as more adult comedies, and they were adapted into kids' movies. Doesn't the, isn't there like a bit in the, one of the live-action ones where, like, Velma is basically confirmed as being a dyke? I feel like that's a thing. Which I feel like would lend credence to the idea that this was not really intended for children's audience. Please give me something decent so that we could actually fight Megastar. They played Velma pretty straight in those. Yeah? That's a shame. Like, you got the opportunity is right there. She's explicitly queer in one of the recent animated movies. Okay. I've not been keeping up on my Scooby-Doo lore, so they had planned to do it in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, but it never made it to air. Did they not do it because of the lesbianism? Did they want to protect the children from the lesbians? Alright, now this run is very, very weak, so I may not be able to look at chat for like a second, just to make sure I don't get myself killed. Network bullshit, okay. I am not going to do a rerun because they're always like way less fun once you get halfway through them. But we will attempt Megastan. All of this is happening while the voiceover says things like, what falls is fallen. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Anyway, everyone jokes about how overwrought the Wayne's murder was in BVS, but it does have a cute detail where after her pearl necklace snaps and sends pearls everywhere, they continue falling to the ground in the next shot after Brewster's flashback ends, because you know, it was still so raw to him that it flattened time and emotion and bled into the present. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, the voiceover, not so much. You want to rewatch the live-action Scooby-Doo films soon? I mean, you know, you could do that, but like, you could also just watch 13 Ghosts. I feel like they're... Okay, so they're probably polar opposite in terms of world building, but they both have Matthew Lillard. And he's definitely having fun in 13 Ghosts. Like, it's hard not to respect it. What do you think is the ideal number of ghosts? An infinity. All the ghosts, basically. 1313? Isn't that where the Munsters live? The Munsters, do they not live on 1313 Mockingbird Lane? Oh shit! Did they actually give us the super sped up version of fucking Megastat? We are so fucked. Oh, we are deeply, deeply fucked. I hate this. I fucking hate this. Oh, fudge. Alright, this is gonna be messy. I will definitely not be able to pay attention to chat, so I will trust you all to be wonderful people, because you are always wonderful people. And I apologize if the music probably sounds pretty weird, but it's because of the broken stopwatch. She's not looking! Unleash the chaos! I mean, you're certainly welcome to unleash the chaos. I trust you enough that, like, probably it's not going to end up with anybody dead, but, you know. Megastan, you are not going to survive this fight. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, we might totally fucking die, because we've only got 2 fucking hits. And this part's gonna suck. At least we've got broken modem to kind of take some of the pressure off with these shot spreads. 13 fucking years, and I still don't get some of the spreads. I could never be a bookie. Oh, for fuck's sake, just die? Just die. No, not this. This is the bad one. This is the really bad one. Please don't. Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh, goddammit. Oh, shit. Okay, that might have just completely thrown my mojo off. My watch mojo. Whew! Fuck you, Megastan! Fuck you to death. Let's the cat wander the dinner table? I mean, I had a cat, the cat's name was Dinner. Any table that it wandered was immediately the dinner table. This is not a bit, by the way. I did have a cat and it was named Dinner. Fantastic orange tabby. Puts a drink on the coffee table without a coaster. That's pretty funny, because who doesn't have a fucking coffee table? That would be me. You think I got coffee tables? I ain't even got fucking chairs. Alright, that was, I didn't expect that we were gonna pull that off, so, but we did. And I think it's time for a break, so I'm gonna be taking that break. I will encourage all of y'all to have a bit of a stretch, get yourself some water down your pipes, and I will be back in about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Eventually this ramshackle bow that is on my headphones and has been transferred to each successive new set of headphones that I've gotten since coming out, it is going to eventually die, and I think it's going to make me very sad. But it's just kind of a crummy little 2 yen bow that was attached to a present that somebody gave me, and it can't live forever. I don't think I own coasters. I definitely don't own coasters. I have none. Also, Hive, I did read your bit that you had said about the canceled Star Wars game, but I think I might have missed an earlier part of the conversation that explained why you were talking about the canceled Star Wars game. Oh, 1313. Okay. Samson? That's Danger City. Because we could just go... We could easily just be over-aggressive with Samson and get ourselves killed. Especially after the fairly low power run that we just finished up. Chip Theseus that thing? The headphones were swapped out. Now it's time for the bow. Truly these are the headphones of the stream. I mean, you're not wrong, and that could certainly work. I don't know. I got nothing. It's been one of those days. It's gonna be one of those nights. I just got no. There's very little juice left in the tank for making sense. I guess there's a part of me that's a little bit too sentimental to just to get like a new bow and say that it's basically the original bow because it serves the same function. I shouldn't be so goddamn sentimental because like what does that get nobody but? I think it could be the same thing with a little bit of ontological twisting. I mean, you are 100% correct. And yet, it doesn't feel right. Oh my god, Lucio, would you just pay attention to what you are doing? You do need to win this run. Like, that's a part of this whole thing that you're doing here, is winning. Like that one song by L7. I haven't listened to L7 in like a hot minute. I should fucking remedy that. I do get where you're coming from. I'm a... my possessions have feelings and need to be safe and loved kind of AUHD. Audi? We're gonna go with Audi. Yeah, like, sometimes it's... I don't know. It does not really help my life particularly, but I just can't throw shit out. And then what'll end up happening is, like, I'll go through, like, a really, really bad patch. Like, I'll have a really significant and lengthened period of depression, and I'll just, like, throw the fuck out everything. And then I'll be like, oh, wait, why do I no longer have wedding photos? Oh, I guess those don't exist. Run, I need you to be, like, gentle with me. Because I am kind of starting to yawn here. Like a boss in Resident Evil OG, I will become unto a giant snake. I may eat out Rebecca Chambers. I mean, eat Rebecca Chambers, like, as a snake would do. It's totally a thing that a snake would do. Snake eater! God damn. I mean, we could take the crown. Live your truth. I've, you know, just throwing it out there as a possibility. Right now, I'm trying to just make my truth be like, be awake for 40 more minutes. That's gonna have to be my truth for the night. I do think as much as I would rather not, unless like I get a completely unexpected burst of energy, I think this run right here is gonna have to be the last run of the night. Instead of doing the usual 3. Because I'm getting to that point where like I am so tired, I am getting fuzzy feelings in my extremities. My feet hurt again. They're slowly shrinking and it's weird. That sounds exciting though. Vandalism. I like revisiting Animal Crossing New Horizons every now and then because I get reminded of how long it's been since I last played. Apparently it's been 3 years and 7 months. Oh my god. Do they fucking tell you how long you've been gone? Because that feels like it would be a lot of pressure. HRT is magic with sometimes really slow world transformations. Extremely slow, to be honest. But it does happen. If by werewolf you mean like a shorter woman than you started out as, because I'm definitely getting that. It's very exciting. Alright, we will grab these eye thing. That's garbage, we won't take it. That show is all like, horse friendship is magic, but no, honestly it's HRT. HRT is the magic. Horse friendship is just like, it's just a Benny. I would like to go in that room, but there are spikes. I would not survive. My delicate skin will not allow it. I'm a little smaller all around, but wow, do the hands and feet ache when they shrink. I don't know if I've noticed specifically, but I always kind of ache a little bit because I stand all day. So I think it's just a little bit difficult for me to, like, isolate these particular physical sensations. Ragna's, yeah, your villagers will be like, wow, it's so good to see you, player name. It's been in certain length of time since last session, since I last seen you. I don't know if I would like that. I had Animal Crossing on GameCube, and I did have a bunch of letters from my ex-girlfriend in it that I didn't look at until I was cleaning out the memory cards to give it to my nephew. It was not comfortable. I did not love that. But it's not as bad as that one kid whose mom, like, fucking died of cancer while he was not playing. Different villagers have different flavors of reactions. Like, one of my villagers like, it was so lonely without you, and I'm like, I forgot you existed, but whatever. Oh my god. See, the thing that Holly and I were talking about just a second ago about, like, the feeling that on some level objects have feelings. I could not deal with that. I would feel bad even though I realize and recognize that they are not real. Animal Crossing Joe Biden Island. Wait. That was the one, like... Oh, shit. I know this story. It was like... It wasn't a Vice writer. Was it like a Polygon writer? That made the Joe Biden Animal Crossing Island? And had like a weird LBP connection. Greg Miller, that's the LBP connection, because like he had a bunch of shit in LBP. And it was real weird. What? IGN. IGN, Polygon, they're all the same. The website is called Kind of Funny? He's also friends with the No Step On Me guy. I have no idea who that is. Was the No Step On Me guy being ironic when he was asking people to not step on him, or was this being sincere? Colin Moriarty's a libertarian guy whose Twitter avatar is the libertarian snake flag. Okay. Kind of Funny is one of the really big gaming sites nowadays. Okay. Not a thing I was expecting to hear tonight, but, you know. Worked for Kind of Funny, and then got fired for saying the N-word. 'Cause of course he fucking did. What? All the words in the fucking dictionary, I don't know why these kids want to say it so badly. Like, what do they get out of it? Fucking goofballs. I mean, they're racist, but like, you know. So, how do you get the film look? The answer is simple, just shoot on film. What? I said it was simple, not budget friendly. Oh, and I missed something about... oh, Greg Miller was a big-time Gamergator. That's super gross. Colin Moriarty is the same age bracket as you. I mean, he's still a douchebag, it sounds like. Being in my age bracket, it does not protect a person from being a douche. In fact, I know people from my age bracket. It seems like we've got a pretty strong correlation with jackasses. I was talking about Moriarty. Okay. He can be an actual fucking child. In heart. has not grown. I do throw around kid probably more often than I ought to. Part of it is the expectation that I am likely older than anyone I'm talking to, but part of it is just like, kid's a really easy gender neutral form of address, but not everybody's going to want to be called a kid, so I should have a care about that. A lot of people don't grow up but just get older, yes. It's a very Gen X thing to be neutral. I hate that my Gen X, like, colors are showing. It's not my fault I was born when I was born. Fucking 78. The only thing I gotta be a Gen X is they get the cool name. Like, Gen X is objectively a cool name. I don't think I could be millennial. Hive said I was listening to a podcast where there were people reading through Ready Player 2, and they got to a section where Ernest Cline describes gameplay, and one of the podcasters was like, as research, I looked up some guides for this game, and came across this guide written for IGN by Colin Moriarty. Then he goes on to read out part of the guide where Colin dedicates it and all other guides he wrote to the victims of 9/11 and swears that their deaths won't be in vain! Oh my fucking god! Ah! That's almost as good as the fucking Control-Alt-Delete with the giant, the crying American Eagle. Alan says my dad also says kid alive. Okay, like, I feel so alone now. That's fucking wild. Dedicated to all the folks who lost their lives at 9/11. Oh my god. And they're like fucking guides for Castlevania. It's the part I've seen stills from that and it looks awful. Like, why would Doom even give a fuck? Come on now. How many times has Doom tried to blow up New York, like, by himself? It was a thing to hear while driving, I imagine, yeah. As if he wasn't jealous that he didn't pull it off. Right? Like, these dudes fucking blow up the city and ruin the US for the cost of like 3 box cutters. Doom's out here building like an army of fucking Doom bots and doesn't get any traction at all. Doom decides to switch gears and just go MacGyver on everything. He's killing Reed Richards with like fucking bubble yum. Would Doom cry because he doesn't want to be outcried by Reed Richards? Did Reed Richards cry? Wow. I don't know, but it sounds like a thing Reed Richards would do. Would he though? I'm honestly not sure. Richards doesn't seem like much of a crier. The Kingpin, Magneto, and Doom, they all cry for 9/11. Kingpin is the only one I could see, like, actually giving a legitimate fuck. Because, like, New York is his town. He owns New York. Somebody coming in and, like, busting shit up, I can imagine he might be pissed off about that. But, like, Magneto? Why the fuck would Magneto care? Now, if they could have gotten Red Skull to cry, too... Magneto might cry if he knew a bunch of mutants who worked there. But only if they subscribe to his philosophy. The game just does not want to be friendly with us. I do not know why. Reed Richards is too analytical. He'd probably only cry over the death of a family member. I don't know, like maybe his kid. Like I could see Reed Richards maybe crying over his kid. If his kid got killed. But like if Johnny got killed? I don't know. He would probably just like heave a sigh from his bosom. Be like, fucking Johnny, look what you gone and done. You say that as if this wasn't a character that was written by the people who made Victor Von Doom cry over it. You know, that's fair. I should be slightly less concerned about the in-universe, like, explanations for shit. Oh fuck, broken modem? Please, please, yes, I would like that. I would like that very much. Give me 4 more coins, or I will murder you. And your entire family. I need you to understand I'm being serious. I have never been more serious before. I would like this broken modem, because it's the only thing that's going to save our fucking asses. Speaking of Reed, he has a lovely interaction with his daughter in this week's issue of Fantastic Four. I forget that Reed has a daughter. Like I know he's got Franklin, because like Franklin's kind of important to everything, but oh my god, we are eating shit. Like all of the shit, we are eating it. Is this the same daughter that Victor named, or whatever? Wait, are they like on speaking terms? Do they like hang out on the weekends, but just like, are they like punch clock haters? Okay. Honestly, that seems kind of appropriate. Oh shit, it's the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. You know I'm born to lose, and gambling is for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. No one wants to live forever. Also, maybe just don't forget the Joker. I'm saying? I know I want to listen to Motorhead, who I have not listened to in probably a couple of years now. Doom actually really likes Valeria, and will do things you wouldn't expect if it means doing right by her. That's kind of cool. I love when Reed is written like a man who has trouble expressing and understanding emotions instead of being an unfeeling, emotionless fuck. I know that's the meme of Reed Richards, like, that's probably not very representative of who he is as a character. But it is also, like, the only experience I have of the character. Because I think the only Fantastic Four that I've ever read was when they show up in Secret War. Like, the first one, the OG. When Spider-Man gets his fucking black suit. He intervened and saved Valeria and Sue when Reed couldn't, and then named her, and then promised to always look out for her so he could rub in Reed's face that he couldn't do that, but as a result, he is real good to her. That's fucking funny as hell. Reed, do you see how much better a godparent I am? See, now, Doom has got to have a kid that, like, Reed can fuck the life up of. Like, to show that Doom is a better godparent. I only read the current run, but I want to read more Fantastic Four stuff. There's one other issue of Fantastic Four that I've read, and it's the one where the Melter gets killed by fucking Scourge. Family-friendly cuckoldry? Do you think Reed and fucking Victor would they make each other cuck chairs? Would they, like, exchange them as birthday presents? Fucking Melter just, like, shows up out of a pillar, and in the next panel, Scourge, who is disguised as a fucking janitor, just shoots him. It's like, why and how did any of this happen? This run though, at least they give us Spoonbender, which is fantastic. Speaking of this, didn't the Human Torch sleep with Victor's fiancée the night before their wedding? Wait, what? Fucking Johnny Torchboy, like, did he pull a Frank? Are the Cenobites gonna get involved? What would the Cenobites do to Johnny? Like, I could see him being into it. I've only seen bits and pieces of Fantastic Four comics, and from time to time it sounds like superhero equivalent of soap operas. I think that, like, that sounds, I feel like that sounds appropriate to what I've heard. Look at the fine leather upholstery on the cup chair I prepared for you, Richards. Surely I am superior. Would Doom go for leather, or would he go for Naugahyde? Because I feel like he would go for Naugahyde. He'd be like, Naugahyde is clearly the choice of science. And what are we if not scientists? I know nothing about the Fantastic Four. I feel like that's the best way to go into this conversation. This is not good. Everything about the Fantastic Four is bits of the comics I've seen, which appear to be the most out-of-pocket bits, and that Doom is meant to actually be pretty cool. I mean, Doom seems like he could be cool. If he could just, like, discover how to chill a little bit. Doom sounds like he's got, like, very little chill. Mama. Mama. Fuck it. Let's do the negative. Yes, I will take Lusty Blood. I will not take Lusty Gusts. Or whatever the fuck that one is called. There's the one that increases your tier stat and speed on damage, which is actually pretty good, but we really can't be investing too much in damage at the moment because we don't have a lot of health. It is, in fact, a problem. Oh, fudge. That was silly. I guess I'm not paying attention. I feel like my company should pay me to stay home. If they were really decent human beings, which clearly they are not, but if they were, they would pay me to stay home. I'm fucking sleepy. I feel like I could sleep for many days. Can you Demon Torch explaining why is room being full of asbestos is a good idea? Like, this is gonna sound like one of these really absolutely bullshit questions. It's not, I just can't think of how to phrase it properly. Does Human Torch breathe? Like, does he have functioning lungs that do lung shit? Can he get white lung from asbestos? Well, right, but like, you would think that putting oneself on fire would suck up all the oxygen in the, vicinity of where you'd be using for lung stuff. So it seems like you would need to have some alternate breathing method queued up. There's a story where Doom found a universe where not only had he taken over the Earth, but had made it into a utopia and everyone was genuinely appreciative of his rule. Main Universe Doom destroyed it after Perfect Doom told him that the thing that led him to finally getting to where he was forgiving Reed and admitting that Reed is his better. Oh my god! That's kind of fantastic. Hive says, I was browsing through messages I sent in Discord because I was looking for art of the Rat Girl for Art Fight and came across a screenshot I took of an article of free digital audio workstation software. The screenshot was of the cons of one of the DAWs listed. The con was not free, and this is a list of free DAWs. But like, does the Human Torch have no secondary abilities that allow him to stay alive while he is on fucking fire? Because that feels like it should be a thing. When he flames on, he's like, body changes or something. You can shoot him and he dies when on fire. That's kind of fun. I think we should do that more often. Although probably that's how you get Marvel Zombies, and nobody wants Marvel Zombies. Human Torch is now in a committed relationship with a sea cucumber alien. I mean, if they make it work, who would I be? Whomst among us could point the finger of judgment at another person's love? Sea cucumber or no? They had to leave that place and they can't go back to where she lives for reasons. That sounds awful. Poor Human Torch just wanted to see Cucumber Girlfriend. It's better than a sea zucchini? Zucchinis are already like 90% water. Wouldn't a sea zucchini just be a fucking jellyfish? And jellyfish are moon princesses. Ergo, sea zucchini would be pretty fantastic. I'm gonna go with fantastic. I can't fucking talk. I can barely fucking think. Get over here, box, please. That's what I say when I'm trying to manifest bottom surgery. I think the most dangerous thing is when the flames on the asbestos room would explode. He flames on the asbestos room would explode. Wait, is he hot enough to combust asbestos? Because like asbestos is not supposed to combust, is kind of the thing. It's very much its whole gimmick. Wait. Asbestos is highly flammable? How does that fucking work? No! The only thing I knew about asbestos is it'll give you fucking cancer if you breathe it too long. That and the handling asbestos procedures that we had at demolition were like, they fucking sucked and everybody ignored them. Like, unless the bosses were specifically looking directly at it. Oh, jelly beans! Asbestos is a mineral, so fibery, not flammable. See? Thank you, Jelly Beans. I appreciate that. I was starting to feel a little bit weird. It happens, Alice. Like, I get confused all the time. Wait. Okay, wait. Can we back up, Arachno, just for a second? I don't know why I should be surprised that there was somebody named Asbestos Man. Because, like, why wouldn't there be? Marvel has got, like, everything man. But did you tell me Asbestos Man died from getting set on fire? Because that doesn't seem... Again, that seems wrong. That seems like that's not how he should go out. That sounds like Asbestos Man going out like a chump. Also, why am I fucking around with this? I should have just used the Emperor card. This is a mistake. We are going to lose this run because of this mistake. I fucking hate it. Confusing my death objects. He got cancer from his suit. Okay, so the suit was made out of asbestos, but, like, not... He wasn't You know, it's not like the Absorbing Man, where he's just like whatever mineral he would like to be at the moment. Like, if he would like to be a milkshake, he could be that thing. Milkshakes are mineral, by the way, for benefit of being neither animal nor vegetable. I'm sorry, but this is how science works. Is milk a mineral? Is milk an animal? It is an animal product, I will grant you, but is milk an animal? It's certainly not a vegetable. Ergo, by process of elimination, it must be a fucking mineral. Is milk's an instrument? Isn't the McDonald's milkshake mostly plastic? Danielle used to talk about it a lot. I don't know, but I do know that that's a plot point in Good Omens when they introduce famine. Famine is talking about how the McDonald's analog that he owns, like all their shit is like spun fiber and doesn't have any actual nutritious element to it. He thought it was really funny that people were starving to death while getting fatter at the same time. Because famine's a douche. We don't have any other guppy items, so I think we're gonna pass those. I can't take any of these, I don't have the health for it. Multi-chain polymer. So tasty. You know, we need to get the SimCity 2000 lady to say multi-chain polymer. Like, she can't be that busy recently. Get a sound file with that. I don't know what we would do with it, but like, I feel like that would be a thing to do things with. I could still hear her saying reticulating splines. Allegedly. Maybe it's just yummy good things. I mean, yummy. Potentially quite, yes. I mean, McDonald's has got that shit down to a science, but good, I feel like, is probably stretching it. Unless the good has a large overlap with the cheap. I can't believe this run is still going because, like, it sucks. This run is awful. It's not the worst run that we've ever had, but it's pretty bad. Masayoshi Son is trying to get that AI money. From, like, when you say get that AI money, like, get that AI money from who? From the government? Alright, let's try to do this thing. Give me 1 second, Alice, because I don't want this dude to kick our ass. Oh shit! Fuck! God damn it, I need y'all to just not... I mean, y'all as in the things in the game, not like y'all in the chat. Please, by all means, continue your stuff. Hi, words. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make it work, thank you. I will not do the victory lap. He's launching, like, this so ambitious plan for SoftBank, so who knows what it'll be. Dude, throwing money down the fucking AI hole, probably, is what it's gonna wind up being. Seems like everybody's fucking doing that these days. But... now, I did have a wonderful time tonight. This was a lot of fun, even if the runs were pretty mid runs. The conversation and all, the comic stuff, I had a really good time with that. I am going to end it early tonight. That's what I was gonna stumble my way into, because I am, like, I'm having to work to keep my eyes open. It's real tough. Next week will be Thursday, Friday, Chigao. Monday, Thursday will be Sly Cooper. And Friday will be... I don't know what we'll do Friday. Because I'm going to be trying to take a little bit of a break between the Ruiner video and then starting work on the Ape Escape 2 video, because I really want to recalibrate how I am approaching these projects, because they are kind of burning me out and I don't need that. So I don't want to jump like right into the Ape Escape stuff, and if we're not working on the Ape Escape, I don't know what we would do with LPP. So it might just be like a random kind of thing. Thank you, all of you, for bringing the good energy and the comic talk and just general funness and niceness into the stream and into my life. It is very much deeply appreciated. It means an awful lot to me that you hang out with me, even though sometimes we end streams early. You still drop by, and I don't words. I'm not wording well. I'm trying to say the thing where I am always pleasantly surprised, and I try not to expect the thing because I feel like it's too much pressure to put on other people, but knowing that y'all do show up on the regular, like, does give me something to look forward to. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. But love you too, Jelly Beans. I'm glad you dropped in to help us out with the fucking asbestos thing, because I was going to be questioning my knowledge of minerals for a while. Right. That's it for us here, Disco About. I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you're getting all the hydration and electric eels that you need. If you're down in the southern hemisphere, make sure that you are bundling up because it is getting colder. If you are someplace where it is politically non-viable to be who you are, where it is perhaps dangerous for you to exist as yourself, please do be taking extra care above and beyond what you would normally be doing. I would like you to still be sucking air at the end of the week, successively end of each end of the week. We could push that into the future. Oh, God damn it! Please do be trying to get at least one meal in a day. It does not have to be good food, but it does have to be food. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You got value. You got folks who love you and are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. I am one of those folks, but I am only one of those folks. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at Disco About. So for me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may have to be, thank you, arigato, arigatou, sayonara, see you, and ciao.